Arias appearing meek and mild on the stand in stark contrast to what we know to be true, the shocking and brutal slashing death of her lover. But even in light of Arias' string of lies, it seems as if the jury is actually buying Jodi Arias, hook, line, and sinker. First of all, out to you, Jinka Sara is also in the courtroom all day long. Near the end of the courthouse day, she started describing oral sex with Travis Alexander. I don't know that the jury really cares about that, but she seems to suggest that she was forced into it. But yet she never told Travis, no, I don't want to do this.
No, she says that Travis knocked on her bedroom door. He went in. She thought they were just going to kiss. He started taking off all of her clothes. She said she didn't want to disrupt the feeling. She didn't want to reject him because she could tell there was chemistry. He began to perform oral sex on her, and afterwards he asked her to reciprocate. Nancy, I got to tell you, in that courtroom, the jury, for all of this testimony, they are riveted, they are focused, they are sitting, leaning forward, especially the female jurors. They are at the edge of their seats, leaning forward, and I saw a lot of notes being taken.
He treated me very well. He was very kind. He was very respectful. On the desktop, there were some other pictures of this girl, and I didn't recognize her. I wasn't overly concerned about it, but, you know, I just kind of had a feeling. And so I let that go, and a few weeks later, they told me that he was seeing a girl named Bianca. He treated me very well. He was very kind. He was very respectful. I was reeling because, I mean, of all the boyfriends I had, I would have expected him to not be the one that cheated on me. I didn't really allow myself to have much emotion about it. She was under the impression that he and I were no longer together, so that I didn't look at this as her fault. At that point, I allowed myself to cry. He was very loyal. I trusted him completely, like implicitly. He could have said the sky is falling, and I would have believed him. I think I would have just looked out the window to see what it looks like. I also confronted Matt, and he confirmed it. And at that point, he was honest about it.
Did you love Matt?
Very much. Yeah, I was in love with him. Probably one of the best times in my life. Basically, our relationship was over, and it was kind of sad. I was in love with him, and it was kind of sad.
In that year and 8 months, did he ever hit you?
No.
Did he ever call you a whore?
No.
A slut?
No.
Three-hole wonder?
No.
Ooh. Was that Jodi Arias talking about what? Boyfriend number 14, 15? He cheated on me. I looked at his laptop. He was sending sexy messages. I confronted him. Blah, blah, blah. How many takes was it, Jean? I mean, I heard about so many boyfriends. They were all horrible. She was always wonderful. They cheated. They tried to strangle her. They did this. They did that. She breaks up, moves in with the next one. One is involved in witchcraft. One's a Buddhist. One is the... It just goes on and on and on. And then Travis Alexander runs into her. Well, I don't understand where it's going, but I will say, to me, it's irrelevant. You're saying the jury seems interested, Jean.
I think there's something very relevant about what you just said, all right? And it has to do with that boyfriend, Matthew McCartney. And she's with his parents. She sees a picture on the computer of he with another woman. So what does she do? She gets in her car and she drives to Crater Lake, Oregon to confront the woman, Bianca. I see a pattern, Nancy, driving to confront. I see a pattern here. That's relevant for the prosecution.